you told us about the story of escaping Vietnam and to America on the boat.
Yes.
And was an amazing story. So I would like you to tell our audience the details about that story, escaping Vietnam to America.
Okay. Yeah. I am. My name is MyVan, and my sister here, MyLinh. We come from a family of 10 children, 5 boys and 5 girls,
Wow.
and we escaped from Vietnam 45 years ago.
Wow.
And we thank God so much that He was there. He was there every step of the way to plan, to help us, to protect us, and to bring us here to America. Our story is unique because we became Christian in 1976. And after became Christian, miracles started to form. God is so amazingly powerful. He provides us whatever my dad needed. My dad needed money to buy a boat. He sent us a friend who has money to loan it to us in order for us to buy a boat. We need to move from Saigon to Cà Mau, and God helped us to find a house to stay in Cà Mau for free. And then the day that we decided to escape, the lady who loaned us the money decided to come with us. But as soon as she went out to Cà Mau, she realized that our boat was too small. Too small. It was a river boat. We cannot take this boat out to the sea because the boat too small, and the motor of the boat is unable to walk through the crashing waves. So therefore, that lady came down with us the day that we tried to escape. She saw the boat and she said, no, this is the river boat.
Yeah, it's not seaworthy.
It's not a sea boat at all. So I am not coming with you.
Too small.
Too small for you. The boat's about like 35 feet long. And I remember Father shared the story with our church. And it's about like the width about like a little bit over 5 feet wide. And the deep, we don't remember how deep was the boat. But if I sit here on the boat, I have about like 2 feet to hit the water of the sea. My hand can touch the sea and wash my hand. So, and 13 of us were in the boat. And we, so that lady loaned us the money. She decided not to go. So our father headed out to the sea. He bought banana and sugar cane, and he tried to cover on top of that to pretend as a merchant. Then but he hid all the children underneath of that banana and the sugar cane. And then we headed out to the open sea. And the problem is, as soon as you out to the gate of the sea, there was a police station right there in front, right along the gate out to the sea. They stop us, and they want to know exactly where we are doing. What are you going? What are you doing?
Wow.
But then we said we selling a banana and sugar cane. That's all we doing. So okay, that's fine. Let's go. If he happened to stop it and get into our boat and try to investigate to see what's going on, then we probably would be put in jail at that time.
And maybe the boat is too small.
The boat is too
cross the sea,
Yes, you're right. The boat was too small. So he said, oh, probably they unable to do anything with this boat.
What you mean is God preparing for the situation to pass?
Exactly. So they let us go. And then we brought with us a cousin. He know how to steer the boat. He's the only one know how to do that. None of us know exactly what to do. The only thing my dad brought with us was the little compass, a student compass. It just say north and south, east and west. So, but as soon as we hit the sea, that cousin, he unable to do anything with that little boat. He said, "Uncle, this is so dangerous. The wind is too strong. The wave is too high. It's crashing into the boat. I don't think we will survive. We need to head it back to the river. There's no way, there's no chance, 100% chance we will die." But then Father said, "No, I would rather die at sea, my whole family, instead of die in the hand of the communists." And I remember when he shared that story with our church, he said that it's from a quote from Patrick Henry. Give me freedom.
Give me liberty.
Give me freedom, liberty, or give me death. That's what happened. So he used the same information from that quote, and he said, "I would rather die at sea instead of die in the hand of the communists." And then we head out.
He's strong.
His faith was
Very
so
strong.
So, and the wind was so strong that as soon as we headed out to the open sea, we could not do anything. The wind was so strong that our boat was so small that the wave that we're talking about, the wave, let's see, it could bring our boat up to 3, 4, 5 story high, and then down way almost to the bottom of the sea. So that's how it led us. Therefore, we're unable to do anything to ride the boat at all. So we just let the wind
Out of control.
out of control. You're right. We just let the wind drift the boat, and we told God, "We in your hand, Father. Take us wherever you want us to go.
Wow.
We in your hand, dear Lord. Help us. We you are now. Take us wherever you go." And that was the beginning of our dangerous journey right there.
Many miracles happen.
Yes.
Well, actually, there's time that before we go out to the international water, I think cái bánh lái cái bằng gì?
Wheel.
No, whatever he can steer the boat. Yeah. To the right direction, north or south, whatever. That's the only thing we could do. Yeah.
And that was broken. But you have to have that in order to go to the direction that you want. But here it's broken. Yeah.
So unable.
So and then they try to find something to replace that, either that or the screw that need to hold it together, lost in the water. And so they have to finally they find something to plug that, and so they can steer the boat. And so that's when the cousins say, "No, this boat is not seaworthy. We need to go back to the river because we're gonna die."
I see.
In the ocean with this condition. It's so bad. And but Dad say, we'd rather go
Either
than
die
to go back.
or not coming back to the head.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. And
so
then
because of that, already decided,
he already
no
decided
return.
no
Yeah,
return.
Yeah.
Liberty or that.
No liberty or that.
And at that time it started to get dark. And then they see the light. For some reason, they approached the light to find out that it was a police station.
I see.
So they start shooting at us.
Who's the shooting?
The Vietcong, the VC.
Not really shooting, but probably they shoot it up high to kind of warning us or something
Yeah.
like that, but not shooting at us because we probably would get shot. But
Yeah.
they do, it's just a warning shot to let you know that, we know that you're there, but that was it.
And then so we turn around. And my brother say, and suddenly it get dark. It get dark, and so they don't even follow us or anything. So that's how we just go on our
So
journey.
the second time, God has helped you to escape
Yeah.
from the police.
Right.
This is like a police.
The communist police.
Yeah, right. But they were on the ship. That's a different one. That the police at the gate. That's different.
The
So
second
that's
time,
right.
the communist on
Yes.
duty.
Yeah, right. But they let us go.
Second time, God helped escape.
Yes. Yeah. And when we out to the sea, the crashing wave, the strong wind, so our boat will kind of it leaked. The water started to get into the boat. So father kind of afraid, so he started to discard the banana, the sugar cane, and whatever we have to lighten the boat. Even our fresh water, we have some fresh water in the boat, but it didn't help neither because the water of the sea get into the fresh water. It's so salty, so we couldn't drink neither. So we have to discard that as well. So which means we have nothing to eat for 5 days, 5 nights, out at the open sea. And of course, at that time, I did not remember that I was afraid at all. For some reason, Father, what's going on? Are we near? Are we next? Are we going to be next? Come to the shore soon or something? Father said, "Oh, we'll be there tomorrow." Children, just pray. You guys pray and sing hymn. That's all I want you to do. Okay, just pray and sing hymn. And I remember, the song. Like, oh, God loved me. Jesus loved me. This I know. For the Bible, let me tell me so. Yes, or some other Vietnamese song. It said about, "Who are you, Lord? Who are you, Lord? Why millions and millions and billions of people in this earth worship you?" So we sing those songs, and that's the song that I like it so much. It said about, it doesn't matter where you are. He will be there to protect you. So thanks God to those songs. It gave us the courage, the strength to go on for those 5 days, 5 nights without food, without drink.
Wow.
The only thing that we had was lime. For some reason, my mom bought like a dozen of lime with us. So we cut those lime and suck them for the all day long. That's all we have for food.
Sour white?
Lime. So it's sour. That's it. Lime. That's it. And thanks God for those 5 days. 5 days, the sun wasn't there. The sun disappeared from us. The only thing we have a cloudy sky. Can you imagine if we have the sun? It would be burned. We will be thirsty. We will be dehydrated. But thanks God, there were no sun at all. So until the 5th day, of course, the boat was so small. So we always have somebody on both sides of the boat take turn bailing the water out of the boat. So always we take turn. There's no place for us. That's a small cabin.
Yes.
And mom, my sister-in-law, and maybe two of my youngest brother were in that cabin. They would throw up in there, but for the rest of it, we out here, right on the two bench right here, and take turn. We took turn bailing the water. Anyway, all of our clothes were wet. Doesn't matter what, and we slept. We slept on that bench too for those 5 days and 5 nights. Of course, we see fish, we see whale, we see everything in the ocean, but for some reason, I remember God said that, blessed to those who believe but not see. And we did. We believe that He will bring us out of this trouble. Even though we don't know what's going on yet, but we know that He would bring us to the shore one of these days. And exactly like we were praying. 5th day, that's where we saw a small light early morning, about like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.